Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome into the stream today. My name is Eli, and this is TreeFall Studios. Let me grab a couple of things real quick, and then we'll get started. Everything looks good. Yeah, that's good. Got some new updates today. The level is finished. Let me know how the audio sounds. If it sounds better today, just like it did yesterday. Space by Name said it was better. Yo, Space by Name, welcome to the stream. Hyped to see the level. Glad you're excited. Rogue Duck, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Audio sounds good. Yeah, I was going to see if this desk mat really makes a difference. I'm hoping it does. Rogue Duck is also excited. Heck yeah. You guys are pumping me up today. This level, I'm calling this the Behemoth now because... Dude, this has been the longest maze level ever. This is crazy how long I've worked on this thing. And also, today... let me get my notifications down on my phone. Sorry, guys. Make sure I don't hear anything audio too loud. Yeah, it's crazy how long I've worked on this level. And, like, today, I got it, like, this morning... I got it into Unity, and I was like, all right, it's done. The models are done. It's ready to go. However, I know that there's going to be some things that I've got to fix, okay? And, yeah, so there's plenty of things. I spent, like, 2 hours already just, like, placing stuff in this level, and then realizing, oh, like, the last one I did was right here. Let's maximize this so you guys can see it. Let me move my... Let me see where I can get my audio and my keyboard good. Yeah, you guys can see this pretty good now, probably. Yeah, like the last one I just fixed was like, oh, this random tower top wasn't unwrapped or whatever. And you can see it already looks really cool because the bricks are 3D. You can see a little bit of like the elongated bricks, like the textures that we were doing for these odd-shaped hallways. That didn't line up just perfectly. When you look at them just on, you can't really see a problem. The line is so small. But then from the side, it kind of looks like some of the shadows hit 2 bricks kind of occasionally. But literally, like I said, that's not even really going to be a problem. That's just like way off in the sky somewhere. I mean, your character will literally be here. Like the bricks look fine. But yeah, Rogue Duck says tessellation almost. Yeah. The normal map is pretty good on these bricks that I created. So you can see definitely 3D. The light hits it pretty good. So already this is looking cooler than it did in not Unity, Blender. This is Unity. And I was going through, I found a couple things in the hallways, like some of these little tight areas that was hard to scroll around in Blender. So I was just scrolling through here like this. I'm flying the camera through in Unity to find out if we missed anything else. Like, it would have been easy. We did good, guys. If you go back and look at the last 4 levels of the last 4 levels, of course, last 5 days of the stream, we were getting all these little details. It would have been super easy to miss this right here, just this little bump down, stuff like that. So let's go. I was going through these hallways, trying to make sure this was all good for you guys. You guys haven't even seen the whole level, so now that all the hallways are done, you can see I got the bricks lined up right. They actually wrap around. This is the two little hallways that we made the first couple of days. These are the new hallways, and it's roofed off now. And I got this tiling as well. And then you go down here, and then these were all weird sizes, and I fixed all of these this morning. And this is actually where we need to put the finish, so we'll go put that in there. So that looks pretty good. And then now when you fly all the way up here, also this wasn't in existence yesterday. We have these new bridges, and they are all wrapped around on the correct scale. The bricks line up perfectly on all these bridges, and they come off the top. So when you get to the top, you get to choose which of the four hallways you want to jump down. And then basically the top jump is the hallway that you're trying to get to. And then if you miss it, or if you choose the wrong hallway, you got to come back down here and then jump out this side. So, ooh, like right here. All right, found a new one. So we need to fix this mistake. That would be 1, 2, 3. Level 3, and like the large elongated hallways coming out of it. So what I'm going to do is, for the first few minutes of the stream before we play this level, I'm going to just pop back and forth. Let's go back to our modeling tab so we can see. And we're going to fix any little mistakes like that. So I think that it was this one. Yeah, so you guys can see like the little differences right here. This little blue line, it's not showing on this one right here. So we got to go over here to mesh. Then we got to go to normals and then flip. And then all we got to do is go file, export, FBX, re-export it. And then in Unity, we'll need to unmaximize this. But you guys can look at it and just keep your eyes right here at the broken door. And then as soon as we delete, if we got the right door, when we load it back in, it'll be fixed. Looks like we didn't get the right door. Was that a different hallway that was broken? All right, let's leave it right there. This one is facing the right way, but is that the long hallway? That's not the long hallway. This one is, so this door must also be broken. It is. Okay, so that means probably all the doors I cut towards the end did not get the right flip, did not calculate it correctly. So let me go double check these other hallways before we get started. All right, that hallway looks good. And then this is the one that we just fixed, I think. Yeah, and then let's check the other one. Down here, I think I cut him in. All right, he's in there too. So this one should get it. And you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about a little bit better, because keep your eyes there. Let's see if we fixed it. Delete, import. All right, it's good. It's done. We can reset our settings here. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to keep flying around the level and looking and seeing if anything else stands out. If there's something that's off the scale, if there's a face that's flipped the wrong way, rendering the incorrect way, something we missed on the unwrap in these little bitty hallways, stuff like that is what we're going to do. And then we're going to finish off putting the super jump pads in here and make sure that the level is actually completable. And then after that, we need to place the coins and stuff, but I'm not going to do that on the stream, so you guys don't know where they are. And yeah, so it would be surprising for you. Yeah, Road Dog says, really is a behemoth. On Discord, it looks smaller. Oh yeah, look at this massive. This guy is just massive. When you're down here, this is the character controller. You are this little, okay, guys? So if we click play here, this will just show you your behemoth level here. This is, look at the distance, how high and how far. Is that one messed up? There's I can't tell. Yeah, there's a couple that we can flip on that top floor to make it look better. But you can tell how far that floor is. And then you can just look around and see like, okay, so this is the size of this maze. Yeah, just wild. These coins are from the last level, so they're flipping the wrong direction. Just ignore that, guys. We'll fix that in just a little bit. But yeah, so you can see how just crazy it is. for you to solve your way out of this giant level. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get to these pillars here. You're trying to find the right one. So I think that this might be the one that we want at the bottom. I think I've already got this. Yeah, and so yeah, we scaled out those jumps correctly, so they're actually doable. But you actually want to press the jump button at the right time. And yeah, so we're in this hallway here, and okay, I didn't place the jump pads yet. So that's how you would start. I want to say that I did the math right, and we should be able to jump all those heights. But let's go ahead and keep going around and making sure we haven't missed anything else. But yeah, it's crazy. This level is huge. And then you have this up here, and then you have this up here. This takes you to floor 2. And you guys can see that maze is pretty big around floor 2, and then it's a different style. And then you got to come in here. I started placing the jump pads around here, so floor 2 is playable. And then you jump from floor 2 to floor 3, and then you got another maze in floor 3 that you got to get around to figure out how to get to this spot. And then you got to climb up the tower. And then from the tower, you have 4 choices to go back into each pillar on each side. And then you got to go through these hallways and figure out which hallway leads you to the middle. Right now, we're leaving them all open, and I'm not going to spoil you guys which hallway you take. But these are going to be blocked off, and only one hallway is going to be passable. But then basically what you can... I was going to have these walled off with walls, so you'd have to literally walk all the way back, and you would have no idea which one to take, and then you would just try your next one. Then I kind of thought that that was a bad game design technique. It would be highly annoying if you got... Like, what are the odds you get like the first 3 choices you make wrong every single time? And then, you know, that would just be a really hard level to solve. So what I'm going to do is basically put some crystals and some other things here that block off your path, and you're not going to be able to go down the incorrect path, but you're going to kind of be able to look around the corner and see which one is unblocked. So when you get back out here, you can kind of look and go, okay, I was standing here. Which one of the other 3 pathways was the right one to go on? And then you can go down that way after that. So I think that's a little bit more fair in terms of game design. So this level's already going to be hard enough. Trust me, it's already hard enough. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab a couple more of these guys. I think everything's good, except for... I think I think this floor looks like everything is going to the right direction, except for the bottom floor. It looked like there was 2 or 3 random ones that were going the wrong way. Yeah, and I kind of liked it like this. I wanted to break it up. I wanted a bunch of them, like this part of the maze to be going that way, this one this way. This looks good, but then when we're on floor 1, there's some wonkiness. Yeah, like that needs to turn to match his friends. And was there another one? Or was it just that one? I fixed these this morning already, getting these bricks to line up. Oh, it's just everything down this middle piece here. It's all a little wonky connected to this. And there's like 1 off. Yeah, so that's like all we really need to fix. But I'm pretty sure... So this is not the one. Wait a minute. Yeah. Not this one. And not... It's this one. All right, so we have... Let's go here. Eddie Wright, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right. How are you doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. So this will be... Let's just take it here and let's snap it to the vertices. And let's put it right here in the middle. And then let's go put it in this part, like right here. So it's like a little, yeah, right there is lined up. All right, you'll be able to jump from that floor now. So let's make sure we get the right one, and let's get it on the bottom. I think it's this one. Yeah, we need one in this hallway. Guys, when we put the fog and the lighting in here, these are gonna be just so daunting, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Rogue Duck says, got a quick question. Is this game just releasing on PlayStation or also on PC? This is also on PC. We're gonna do day and date Steam and PlayStation launches. Steam page will be up. What's today? Wednesday. I can't guarantee you it'll be up by Friday, but I was hoping to have it up by Friday. By this weekend, we're gonna have Steam page up so you can get it on your wish list. Gonna be doing the announcement teaser trailer like pretty soon. That's gonna be like the next step. We've got like 5 levels done now, and they're not like all fully polished or whatever, and the game's not fully polished, but it's enough for the announcement teaser trailer to go ahead and start that. And then from there, is this the right hallway? I don't think this is. Yeah, it's actually not. This is the one that I wanted to do. I think I chose the wrong one. No, wait. Yeah. I might change this level design up. But there's enough once. I'm going to get it a little bit more edited and get these in the first few levels in a little bit more of a game release state. Get the coins in there. Do everything we need to do with fog and bake all the lighting so it looks a little bit better. Do some new UI stuff. And then from there, we should be able to drop a trailer this weekend probably. And yeah, because we're gonna keep doing this game on stream, and from there, I need to start advertising this for Steam. I need to go ahead and start saying, every video, all right, guys, put this on your wish list. If it's not on your wish list, you got to get it on the wish list. So yeah, it's coming pretty soon. It will be on PC. Just because we don't put all of our games on PC, but Maze is like one of our more successful franchises and stuff, so we definitely want to get it out there for the PC audience. We've had a lot of people pick up Maze 1 and Maze 2, or Maze and Maze Pedestal of Trials on PC, so definitely want to continue that trend for now. Eddie Wright says Python or Lua. I use neither. I use C#. Although Lua is, I think that scripting language is used in I think they use that when you're developing games for Playdate, and I kind of want to make some games for that soon. Actually, not gonna lie, so I probably need to learn that. I do know a little bit of Python, or I did, back in the day. I learned that in college, and I developed a calculator program with it. Dude, I literally measured out those jumps exactly right. Except for this last one, you actually go a little too high. You hit the ceiling, which I don't know. Either I'm going to lower that one. I'm probably going to lower that one so you don't have to ride your head across the ceiling. Or I might just leave it. It's close. So those work. We made it out of the bottom, but all right. So then you go over here and you launch. Ooh, yeah, this is done incorrectly. Did not want that to happen. We need to lower that just a little bit or raise this up. I don't want you to be able to get on top of these walls from this jump. You're just at the height of the wall. Like, it needs to come down just a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to edit that a little bit because I don't want you to be able to look around and see the exit. And I think, let's see if this jump is even doable. If this is this jumpable? Yeah, that breaks the entire maze because then you don't actually have to find your way through the maze to get to this point. And I made it pretty hard to get to this point. Let's make sure that these jumps work. Yeah, so this can launch you up to like 15 feet, and these doors are all like 10 feet high. So I guess it would actually launch you like 25 feet high. Let's make sure all these work. Rogue Duck says Project Zomboid uses Lua, I think. Rogue Duck says your maze game got all positive reviews, which is good. Lua is apparently easier than Python and runs better. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's something worth picking up because yeah, these need to be fixed. Let's see if I can get from here to here. Oh yeah, all we have to do is just delete that one. So these hallways on phase 2 are going to be good because you can actually get yourself out of them. This is a little too short. You get stuck on the roof, and it has like so much force. You can get stuck on the roof and then still launch yourself up. Um, yeah, interesting. All right, well, good thing we're testing this here. And then, yeah, you can make this jump, and then here, and you can make this jump. Okay, all that works. Let's see where we're going around the corner here. Looks so awesome when we look down and see it all. Got to put some grass in here. Oh, guys. Oh, I got got too distracted. I wish I would have dropped a checkpoint on the way down. Um, that's sad. Which one is it? Not this one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. Um, yeah. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can get here. Oh, okay, we don't have to. That'll save us time. We don't really need to redo this one. I'm just gonna put a secret coin on that one so it'd be easy to miss. So you have to turn around and look for it. And yeah, I'm gonna delete that jump because you can make it up there. Let's see. And then it'll be easy to run around and test the top part still because we can just jump right over it. Jump over all the walls. Forget running around in the maze. Who needs mazes in the maze game? And let's go test this last part. And Eddie says, I ran across a video explaining why HTML is not a programming language. What do you think? I guess it's just because HTML is kind of like, I don't really know much about it, but from what I remember, it just feels like there's not much syntax, I guess. You know, it's like just for web development. Um, I don't know. I used it in college in one class. I had a class where I learned HTML, and we literally just like did a bare bones like index page and like a couple of other pages and just built a website using HTML and CSS, and that was it. So yeah, this should be able to get us all the way up in case we're lost. So yeah, that is good. And then the only thing is like I can still hit the roof here on this one, and then this one can't get me all the way up. So like I feel like I need to make a halfway. I need to increase the roof or something because I don't really want it to feel unintuitive. All right, this one is good because oh well, I guess you can get up here. I might just need to lower like all those. I think it'd be easier to lower the bridges instead of redoing all the maze walls for sure. Um, yeah, we can look at that in a second. But basically, you would want to have to get yourself to this point in the maze. And then you would want to climb up here. Boom, boom, boom. This is looking huge. These jumps were looking so small on the actual game. And then they're like half your character size up here. So let's go for the coolest hallway. Where is the where's the one with all this one? Okay, this is the one with like all the curved hallway sections. So we run through here and then so yeah, we have to jump and make the jump because I didn't put the jump pads to get out yet. All right, so then we got these cool hallways. Run down the hallway, run down the hallway, run down the hallway. You're going back and forth. You're like, is this the right one? And then you get to the end. You're like, oh man, it's blocked off. Sad, sad. And then boom, down here will be the finish of the level. That is a crazy maze, guys. Crazy, crazy. Huge, huge, huge. Definitely a behemoth. A lot of level design was going into this, making this work inside of these hallways and out, and balancing out each maze and making them separate and distinct on each floor. We got a couple of these wrong, though. A couple of these hallway jumps. And we can fix like 2 out of the 4 pretty easily by just removing jump pads. This jump pad can go because this jump pad can take us up to the floor we need. And we can put a coin there. And then there was another one where the jump pad could go, the one that was in the door. I don't know if it's up here. It's up here, I think. It's this. So this one was good. Right? Actually didn't test that one. That would probably shoot you over the roof. This one we don't need. Get rid of that one out of the door because the one on the floor takes you all the way up. So yeah, that'll be good. So technically this guy here, what we want to do is we want to move him all the way over. As far over as we can get him, actually. Probably over and to this corner. So you have to like go back into it and then angle yourself out the door. So you'd be falling down. So you probably wouldn't hit that right away. So that fixes that. And then, yeah, because these jump pads are pretty big. All right, so I got an idea. We need to move this down by like 5 feet. So what we need to do is we're not going to fix them all at one time. We're going to do them one by one and test. One by one by one by one. So what we can do in order to, well, let's just do everything at once. Let's fix a couple of things here at one time. Now the first floor had some weird tiling issues here. This guy, let's go to our UV editing. Oh, we lost him. This guy was off. And then on like the other side over somewhere over here, there was like a row where they were all off. Here we go. Here's 2 that are off. Yeah, and then all these are off. All right, so that should get them like mostly lined up. Floor 1 looks good. All right, then floor 2 is what we're trying to fix here. We climbed a little close to the sun, but look at this. We have something that we can do to make this pretty efficiently easy fix without having to redo too many texture unwraps. We take this whole thing here. This should probably be connected. We're going to separate it by P. We're going to take it. Actually, I think there's a different button so we can keep it the same model. Let's keep it all together. And then what was it? Was it, no, was it V? No. N? No. I just learned this the other day. There's a disconnect. Disconnect vertices in Blender. I found it so easy the other day. Command I'm looking for is split. You can use it. Y. There we go. Ah. All right, guys. Found a new idea. All right, so what we can do is we can disconnect these guys and pull down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, shoot. I left this guy. Let's get these again. Hold on. These guys, now disconnect them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So what that is going to allow us to do is all we got to do, and we can actually go ahead and do some cleanup here. Because, There was a couple duplicate faces. I think this is a dupe. No, he's not. He's actually the right one. All we gotta do is do one face, one reconnect here. That'll be the only unwrap that we have to do. And we're already done-ish. It's probably better if I do it. This is bottom or top better? They're about the same. I need to rotate it. There we go. All right, so we're back to our tiling. You're never going to see anything different. This is all still one model. So if we go and export and re-import him, go back over here. All right, yeah, we're looking at it. So this will show us what our changes were. Boom, you can see, looking good. Looking good. Let's just change a couple of these things on the import, and let's just go. I'm just going to go ahead and reset all these settings just to make it a little bit more efficient slightly before we test the whole level, because it's going to take a little bit to walk up there. And then what we need to do is take you and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So that was 2 units in the Unity grid. Each unit in Blender is basically coming in at 2 for Unity for some reason. Interesting. All right, let's run back up there, guys, and let's check it out, and let's find out if that jump is fixed. And now that we've gotten a few of our jump pads out of the way, we can test those jumps a little bit better. Oh! Well, I guess I removed the kill volume, or it's somewhere else. I don't actually see it in there, so I was gonna wait to see if it reset us, but I don't think that it was going to. It was just gonna keep falling forever. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to find your way through here. Good luck to you all. It's like I remember where I was supposed to go, and I still was like, is it this way? All right. Perfect. Yeah, this looks good. There's no way you're hitting any roof here. Got rid of that guy. Now, this is the next thing. We did the easier floor where there was just one. And if it works on the easier floor, what we're going to need to do is just go and take all of these and just lower these down as well by 5. Because, let's see, you can still get up here on the roof, and that destroys maze 2. But let's go ahead and see here. Let's see if the moving of our jump pad backwards, let's see how that handles. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we don't have to redo anything here because you can't get to the roof in time. It's like too far away, so you can't get your head stuck on the roof using this jump pad, and you just kind of fall down into the door hole, which is totally fine. So that one works. We fixed that. And then let's go around the corner and find out what else we can fix. Jump in here, and then we got to jump down, and we jump up. Beautiful. We jump across. So I think that this whole floor is actually good because, yeah. Only I haven't made a way out of that. So if you fell down there, you would just be stuck and dead. Have to reset the level if you didn't have a checkpoint. You don't want that. All right, and then let's see this one. Okay, this is one we still haven't gotten. I actually know how to remodel this. So all we need to do to make that one is just take this platform and just put it down one floor so it's 10 feet high. So like the jump pad would be starting at the bottom of like this platform, and then you won't hit the roof and you'll fall right into the hole. That'll only take like 2 seconds. The thing is, by moving this platform down, it's like once you jump out here, you can't get back. So you know you got to keep going forward, or you have to redo that whole section. So don't miss your coins. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, if we launch straight up and then, yep. All right, it took at least 5 because we cannot reach. Yep, no matter what we do, we're not reaching those walls. Yep, can't get over those walls. All right, so we're going to go do that for the second floor, and then everything will be playable and doable. And we got all those bricks tiled around the corner just right. That all looks good. Everything looks good in here. This is so cool just to stand here and just look up and see all those like hallways and stuff and all the maze walls. I'm like, geez, this is so big. This is towering and massive. It's like Xenoblade scale just on the 3rd floor. I'm like, we just came up like all these floors. So crazy. Yeah, you can hit the roof if you dodge the hole though, but you know, we got to let players have fun sometimes. So if they get on the roof, they can kind of walk on the roof for just a second before their momentum dies. And then now we got to take this. Yeah, fix that. All right. So, where are you, hallway? Hallway jumper, the big jumping hallway. I think the one, is it the one here? Yes, I think it is this one. So basically what we need to do is let's just double check. It is this one, right? Yeah. Okay. What we gotta do is take this guy down 10 feet, basically. Mm. Oh, I missed this comment as well. Eddie Wright says, it's kind of like a host for CSS and JavaScript, and it kind of connects them all together. Yeah, I think from what I remember, I think you're right. So I could see why you would say it wasn't really a programming language or whatever. All right, so we need to get rid of this, and this is going to create some weird oddities for a moment. We actually had a double face there we can get rid of. Yeah. And we're just going to seal this back up real fast. Ah. There we go. And then let's go with here to here, here to here. And this is going to create us some odd seams that we can, get rid of here. We don't need. Clear those. We can put this one back. Guys, welcome into the stream. Welcome, welcome. See some viewers coming on in. We're doing some fixing to get this correct in the game engine. Did that just, was that fine? So it must have just came out from this one. So let's just refix this guy here. And then we're going to build our, all right, so these are, let's see if it's these two. Let's do 180. All right, that tiling is better, and it tiles down there too, so we don't have any tiling inconsistencies on our brick. And then let's do the same thing. Let's take this guy out of the wall. And this is just a single thing, so we don't really need to seam him, but we're going to, just so everything looks consistent, and if we ever want to change it, we can. All right, he needs to get reset here. Let's put grass on him. This wall is already done, and let's just fix this wall. This just needs a quick loopity-doop, and then we need to go here, scale him up, put him in there, and then he tiles there, Correctamundo. All right. This is our double face, right? Actually, don't even need any of these. Or this one, really. Or the floor one anymore. But in case we delete this, I'll leave that one floor piece. Well, you know what? It's probably going to work just fine. All right. And we're all facing the right way. Make sure that all the walls we filled in and deleted, the normal maps are facing, the rendering is facing the correct way. All right, so I think that fixes that floor all the way. We'll fix that in Unity in just a sec. And then now what we got to do is fix this floor here. Uh-huh. So this is something. This is why we seam these. Make sure we get them all. Let's just start clicking around. If I haven't, okay, we're wrapped up the right ways. We should be able to just click around here, 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 here. Let's control. Oh, yeah. See, look at that. That's what I was afraid of. We've got one unseamed side over here, which causes this to mess up. The only thing is now if we go to fix it, then we will unselect what we need, which is sad, guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and this is not too long. I've probably fixed it, but just in the off chance that there was one other thing, one other vertice or whatever, one other edge that was unseamed when I tried to highlight them all. I'm just gonna go ahead and loop circle all of these because it's not too much. And then we can pick up the last couple of vertices, or faces, I should say, at the very end. And then by doing this, we will only have 4 faces to fill in. And then that's it. And then this level should be fully functional at that point. And we should be basically ready to go. And we can place the coins and the environment, our assets, crystals, lights, and other things of that nature. And then at that point, we can start adding more effects, baking the lighting, adding the fog, all of that good stuff. All right. Everything is selected. Correct? Not correct. All right. I think we're all selected. We'll find out pretty shortly. Let's hit Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now that's where it needs to go. Technically. Nah, it's more work than it's worth. As I say, we don't need these 1-foot pieces anymore. We could just smush them back down. But then we got to redo these walls, and we already got them on the off scale. So I don't think that that's really worth it, per se. All right, that's close enough. That one is fixed. Let's go get this one. I should fix these. Although I don't really need to. They just bother me. That one, that scales perfectly. This must also be, yeah. All right, we're leaving that one there. I knew this was going to happen. 2 out of the 4 were for sure going to, that's why I didn't do them all at one time. 2 out of the 4 were going to face the wrong way, and 2 were going to face the right way. So 2 of them I was going to have to rotate and then scale down. 2 of them I was just going to have to scale down. So far, it's been every other one. We'll see about this one. This one, we'll see in just a sec. I meant to clear those. My nose is so itchy, and then I marked them anyways. Again. Yep, this is a rotate one, so that's 2. So I'm assuming the other one is going to be done correctly. Wait. Did I already do them all? That one's good. That one's good. I was off the count. That one's good. And that one's good. All right, guys, I think that's it. Think the behemoth is done. Let's mark the time and the occasion. It's 3:45 p.m. Eastern time. The behemoth has been conquered. It's crazy because, you know, people will probably be able to beat this level in like 10 minutes. And yeah, I mean, this is like over a week's worth of work now. And we're not even done. I mean, it's done. Like, it's about to be playable. But it has no environment art or anything like that in there. It's just got the walls and stuff. All right, so let's go down a floor and make sure everything looks good. Let's take you and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you're good. All right, now floor 2 is the one where now we have moved one. Let's find that. I think it was this jump here. And then, yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to go here and place this here. And then we need to go all the way over to the corner. And then there we go. Yo, Megcam, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. There are some new faces here. We've had some viewers coming in and out. So now I think that the way I fix this, it forces me to take the actual route of the level. So let's walk around here and see if everything is actually doable. Yo, yo, yo! How is your game development going, good sir? You almost got that game ready for Steam? Let's go around here. All right, so this jump still works. This jump still works. You can land on this one, get your coin. You can still make it out. You fall down here. Everything is down. Cool, cool. He said, not exciting, mister, but yeah, almost done with the update. Cool. All right, now you can jump here, and this, you can't break these walls. And actually, we haven't done this on stream yet, so I don't remember which path through the maze is the correct one. I do remember making it really annoying. As in, you had to go around a lot of corners and then loop around a bunch to try to find the way out. So, not that way. Yo, STR1D3, trying to get your username right. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the chat. They say this is pretty cool. Thank you. I am lost now though. Let's see if we can try to find our way out of level 2 of this maze here. Let's look up to the stars for guidance. We are trying to get to the one. See, that's what I tried to do in the design of this one. So I'm like, okay, you can look up and see the pillars of where the bridges are coming from. So you need to know, oh, they start over here at this one. But then I made it like a little confusing on how to get to that one because you can't just walk in that direction. The maze kind of loops you in and or out, but you just gotta keep looking up. You gotta keep your eyes on the ball, keep your eyes on the prize, and like we got to head towards this one. I'm pretty sure might be this one actually. This is the lowest one, but it's you can't just walk straight towards it. We kind of got to work our way around. I don't think it's well. It might actually be this way. Let's see. I think this is just another dead end. That should be yeah, because that's taking us toward the center. We can't go back towards the center. That's not where we need to go. Let's see. Where do we need to go? This way and around. That's a dead end. So we're getting closer. Let's try this path. This looks promising, although I could have dead-ended this. Yeah. Okay, so we need to let's work our way around in the section here. So it might not be that direction. Let's take this path. And let's see, we got two options this way, left and right. Intuitive would be going right, so let's do the unintuitive path and see if this loops us all the way around. I think we're going to get close. Does this take us to the outside? Is this it? Is this the door? Is this the doorway? Ah, we're getting very close. Wait a minute. We're working our way around. This is the guy here? See the one? Man, I really forced you to work your way around this maze on level 2. I remember being like, this design is going to trip people out. And it does. Ah, I did it. All right. And then this jump is still good. Okay. Man, I can't wait for you guys to play this and solve it on your own. You can cheat, I guess, if you get stuck, and you can pull these streams back up because this is a little bit of a testing walkthrough here. It'll look a little different when it's all said and done, but you probably won't remember the path. All that was a lot of trial and error there. All right, let's make sure this jump works. This one is perfectly balanced. Let's jump over here. Space by Name says, I'm going to struggle in this level to get all the coins for sure. I'm going to try to keep all the coins on the main path and only do like 2 coins off the beaten path so I don't like just have people's brains dead with this one. I'm going to do most of the coins like on these bridges to where you can see the coins and go, okay, I need to go up to those bridges. That's how I get to the next floor and stuff. And there's gonna be like 2 down like dead end paths. All right, let's see. This is the one that we refixed. Okay, so this jump doesn't take us all the way up to the top, so we don't get stuck, but it does take us back out, so we can't get stuck in here. And then let's take a look at this jump right here and make sure this works. And it perfectly lands us right there, and we don't get stuck on the roof. So it's exactly what we want. And now this is lowered. And boom, we can't get here, so we can't break the top. So now let's solve our way out of the third maze. I think this one's the easiest one to find. You got to find your way to the middle instead of the outside corners like the other floors, because we're trying to get to the big tower, and that's the looming presence in this one. This is a dead end. Let's go try to find another path. Space My Name says, the neon level killed me in maze 1. I could not find the last coin. Yeah, that is the, like, the epitome of death. I love that. It was so hard. A crazy story about that. I had my cousin. It was one of my first game testers, and I had him come over to test Maze before it came out on Wii U. And literally, actually, I don't know if it was Wii U. I think it might have been the PS4 one. And literally, he played that level and was so determined to beat it. And he walked around in it for like 30 minutes, and he got motion sickness. Like the changing colors made him physically ill. And then like straight up, no, this was when I was getting the game out for Wii U, because I put a warning in the game I put the seizure warning and motion sickness warning in the beginning of Wii U, but they don't let you put those in PlayStation games. I think you have to do some kind of licensing thing for that. So on the PlayStation version and the one that you're playing on Steam, that version is actually slowed down by like 5 times as slow as the Wii U version. The neon flashes were like 5 times faster on the Wii U version. Literally, very, like, actually physically dangerous. And if you noticed, I don't know, I'm assuming you're probably playing Maze 1 first before you play Maze Pedestal of Trials. But if you play the sequel game, there is nothing like that in the game. There are some color swaps and materials and neon lights and stuff, but nothing is flashing and the whole level isn't moving like that to where it's going to give you any kind of seizure trigger problems or anything like that. That was definitely I thought it was super cool. I thought it was a really cool idea on constantly getting you lost and disoriented so you wouldn't know where you were in the maze and you really have to try to learn the layout. But I think that's like actually not good. Like it's physically and danger inducing, so we don't do anything like that. But it's still in the original maze, but the new version of Maze on Steam and Maze on PS4, like I said, it's been slowed down and you can reach the end and still get the platinum trophy and skip like 4 or 5 mazes. So if that's one that you have really trouble with, it can be one of the ones you skip. So those were some of the quality of life features from Wii U to PlayStation and Steam. On the Wii U version, you had to beat it to move forward, and it moved 5 times as fast. So if that tells you anything, that's crazy. Um, he says, trying to beat them in order, yeah. The color shifting broke my brain. I kept losing track of where I've been. Yeah, that was kind of the point. I'm glad that it comes across that way, but it is very brutal. And I don't think I read Mechan's. Mechan says it is very close. That's awesome. Um, and then so I found my way. I did it while we were talking. It wasn't simple actually, but I found my way through the maze to make it to the stairs. And then at this point, I will probably throw in a coin or two on the top level here. So you have to walk around the top and make some jumps. But then, we can go up here like I showed earlier in the stream. Boom, boom, boom. We can jump up here. We can walk up our little hallways. And you would think, boom, this is where the finish is. But nope, nope, nope. It's not actually true. Let's see. Where are the little hallways? The little ones. That's the long one. Those are the 2 little ones. Let's go check these out and make sure these look good. And then we'll be done with this. And we can move on. But yeah, this level is really cool, guys. I'm really excited about it. Don't fall in the hole. Because we do need to put that... Ah! Perfect! I'm glad we checked this one. Oh, I just broke the game. Oh, shoot. Well, let's go back. Good thing I didn't fall too far. That's one that we need to flip. And see, the colliders in the game are based on where the direction is facing. So I was actually able to walk through the collider since it wasn't facing me. But then when I did that, I was stuck between 2 other colliders. So yeah, we need to flip one face in that little bitty hallway. Is this the little bitty hallway? This way? Yeah, I wanted to see how this one looks. And of course, there was one more texture mistake. I'm hoping this is the last one, and then this level will be completely done. Let's go down here. Let's not walk that way this time. See, this would be a wall, and then if you were looking at it from the other side, you would be able to see it rendering, but it looks like it's just a window, and you can see the floor is messed up. We can get rid of that. Oh, there's one on this side too. Also can get rid of that and fix those. Everything else is fine though. And then there's the exit. And let's see if we can get around here. We just did some parkour, guys, into the other little hallway. This one is good. I think this is good. Yeah, let's see. We can get down here. Yeah. And there's an exit in case you get blocked off. Okay. Let's go up one more time real fast while we're in the game. And then, you know what? We fell again. So let's just look in the engine. That'll be easier. Let's maximize this, guys. Whoa! I zoomed a little too fast. And let's check this. So this little hallway was good. This is the one that has the stuff that we need to flip. Here and there. Now, we tried the big curvy one, this one. Now we haven't tried this one, so let's just go make sure we fly the camera through here. And everything's good. All right, so I think it's just those last two. And then after that, we're ready to go. And that's cool, Space by Name, that you're wanting to beat them in order. They are story related. The story doesn't really matter. This more. Most of my games are like the Nintendo philosophy. The story doesn't really matter. It's about creating the gameplay or whatever. But there is like semi a story in Maze. And then after you get to the secret ending of Maze 1, then that's where Maze Pedestal of Trial starts, picks up right there. And actually, technically, the story in this game is going to pick up after the ending of Maze Pedestal of Trials, after the 100% complete ending in Maze Pedestal of Trials. That's where we're going to start from here. So I'm going to get the camera focusing on these two hallway pieces. We're going to go fix those, and then we're going to move on and go back to the hub world and do some other stuff. So it's this little bitty one, this little hallway here. This needs to flip. So we need to go. My nose will not stop itching. Almost flip. All right, so this one should be good. That should fix that hallway door. And we had some floor stuff in here that was wonky. We don't even need these. Get rid of them. And get rid of this. There we go. And then over here, it's this one also that needs to go. Flip. What's the old wives' tale? If your nose is it your ears are itching? Your nose. I don't think it's the nose itching. Which one is it? Something's itching, then someone's talking about you. I don't know if you guys know the old wives' tales. All right. Probably not born out in the country and out here in North Carolina. All right. Let's see. All right, looking good, looking good. That should be it, guys. I think the Behemoth is officially done. We're gonna have to re-time stamp this. 401, and then I think that's all the fixed problems. I think it's nose itching. Yeah, uh-oh. I think it's nose itching or ears burning. Maybe both of those. I don't know if it's the ears burning. I think you might be right. All right, we flipped that. That looks good. We flipped that. We fixed it. Let's reset all of these, and then we're going to move on from this guy. Yeah, so someone must be really talking about me out there somewhere, guys. Ear itching, someone talking about you. Okay. Yeah, so you look it up. Thank you. Left ear only. Good news soon. What about the right side of my nose? Just my nose. I can't get it to stop itching for some reason. I'm like, what in the world? It's crazy. I can't get it right. Good news soon. Gotta know your old wives' tales, I guess. Superstitions. Just a bunch of hoopla. Maybe there's some quinky dink in there though. You never know. All right, so I think we're good. I think the level looks good. All right, guys, this is crazy, crazy cool. Let's go back to the hub world now, and let's build this in there. Hub world. Sheeny says, "What if my leg is itching?" I don't know if there's a wives' tale for that one. Spaceman Aim can let us know. I think he's on the list. He's reading them out. It says, "Unexpected future visit by someone you know is nose itch." Oh shoot! I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh gosh. Unexpected visit from someone I know. All right, guys. Well, you heard it here live on the stream. That's the old wives' tale. My nose won't stop itching. Let's find out if that actually happens. We'll see. Unexpected by someone I know. Little do we know, Thomas is on his way over here right now. So we can make our collab YouTube video. All right. Let's see. Why is this so dark? We don't want to do Spaceman able to say I'm just about to say it's Thomas. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be him. We have to do our collab YouTube video together. It's destined to happen now. Let's go 1 1 1. Okay, here we go. Let's do 3 to show the size of the behemoth. Three's a little too big. 2 might be too small. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Get rid of the collider. Let's add my level rotate script. I'm assuming it's going to be forward 50. Let's go to our game view, play focused, go to scene. Let's double check this before we run all the way down there a bunch. Yeah. Do you make, I haven't even seen, do you make YouTube videos, Space by Name? Do you have your stuff on your channel? All right, that's rotating the right way. Or you just have trailers for the games and stuff. Okay. Sheeny says, might be debt collectors coming after you. Oh, let's hope not. Oh, well, let's hope not. Yeah. We're not, we're trying to stay a little, TreeFall Studios is trying to stay a little bit out of debt. You know what? That's a good thing to talk about. We talk about finances a bunch on this channel, and TreeFall Studios is currently in zero debt. I finally paid off all of our other business debt, and we're all good now. You know, now we're ready to take on a little more. We got to buy the PlayStation 5 dev kit, guys, and we're probably going to finance a little bit of that just because it's so expensive. But currently we're debt free, so hopefully the collectors aren't coming. Our lenders do like us. We've paid all of our bills on time. Space My Name says, I make mostly trailers, but I have some videos. Oh, okay, I need to check them out. I have not looked, to be honest. I did not realize. I had only gone through your Steam pages and stuff. I saw your free-to-play game. I was trying to see what your whole library was. I think it's just the 2 games on Steam that I'm aware of. Look at this maze, guys. Yeah, you can stand in it and like see it. But holy moly, when you get down here and you see this spinning around, you're just gonna be like, whoa! It just towers over you. Just crazy cool. Well, I thought I saw like a visual mistake, but no, it's fine. This is crazy cool. Wow. All right, let's go. Ah, I fell. Space My Name says, oh, that's the company account. Space My Name 974 is my actual Steam account. Oh yeah, I meant games, not games that you owned, but games that you've made. I was talking about the games you've made. Um, yeah, I was like trying to go through your catalog to see what games, how many projects you've created and stuff like that, and just see what you had. Oh shoot, we hadn't fixed the hub world grass yet, guys. We need to do that. But all right, let's take a look at, now we got them all in there. It looks really cool down there. Let's take a look at our mazes, see what we've got in the game, and then now let's try to do a little bit of diversity up in here and kind of change up some of these designs, because we've got a lot of the verticality, which is what this game is based on already. So we're going to make a couple of regular levels now. So level 1 looks kind of daunting, got multiple floors just like the last one. However, the walls are thicker and the hallways are wider, so there's way less places to get lost. We're gonna get ready to work on level 2. Level 2 is gonna be over here, and it's gonna be really small. We're gonna like lower our scope down a little bit. And then this was the original level 2. This is our Space Island one. Forgot to take off that. The colliders still. We'll delete that in just a second. Design of that looks incredible. I just love that one. Here's the Ascension Tower. That's what I'm calling these. I have a little like debug slash beta name for all the levels. They have names on basically what I'm calling them. This is what I call the Ascension Tower. This is going to be like the floating islands. Down below is going to be the Behemoth. So all sorts of different names. They won't make it into the game, but this level is crazy big too, just absolutely enormous, jump full. And then yeah, then we got the Behemoth down there we just took a look at. So let's figure out how many level slots we still have. We still have the hidden one in this room. The particle effects look awesome just floating in here. And the lighting, when it's baked and stuff, and it gives you that little bit of texture extra to the bricks, they just look so much better. Oh man, I fell. They look even cooler, and the shadows are even more defined. Space by Name says the Ascension Tower level is so cool. Yeah, that is just yeah, definitely different for as far as our maze designs go. Probably the coolest one so far. Although these floating islands one is going to be pretty cool because it's going to have some moving puzzles to it, but you guys haven't seen that yet. All right, so there's going to be 2 levels that we got to do here. One in the beginning, and then 2 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more levels, and I'm supposed to do this in 5 more days. I need to have the levels done in 5 days. Slightly doable, I think, especially since there's a couple levels that are going to be kind of small. But that doesn't include like really the level creation process. It doesn't include I could probably do it in that time, but it doesn't include putting all the items in the levels and the baking the levels and getting the flowers and stuff in there. And then we need to put a level over here. So I don't know. Can we do it? Yeah, this is gonna be, let's delete this. Let's go ahead. All right, so Behemoth, get ready for a tough time there. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of this stuff fixed. Let's go ahead and delete these things. These are all hanging out over here for no reason. Let's delete these, delete this. Let's just go ahead and clean up the hub real quick. Let's take a couple of these grass pieces. Might reuse them. Haven't decided once again. Player start. We should just copy our player. Gotta silence that. Metcan says, "Are you saying you can finish this game in 5 days?" No, I was just hoping to. In order to hit my deadlines, I need to finish all of the levels. Like every level needs to be done. So then after the level process, then I need to go through each level, place the coins, do the coding, do the loading screens, hook up all the levels in code, which will be, a day or two of work. And then from there, then we need to do the days of like play testing and, making sure that the game works and there's no glitches, and run through the levels a bunch of different times, make sure they're fun and all that kind of stuff. And then once everything is all solid, let's copy this. I got distracted because of your question. Once everything is solid at that point, then what we need to do is start the bake lighting process. Because my computer it's fast-ish, but also slow-ish. And you can see how big these levels are. There's so much data to bake when we're getting these nice light maps like this, that it's 30 minutes to an hour per level. And then if like the map doesn't actually turn out right and we got to change some of the settings in the light mapper and then redo it, you're thinking a couple of business days, like a 24-hour day basically of just lighting baking basically is what we're going to be doing. So we need to go through the level creation, then we need to do the level fill out, then we need to do the coding, then the debugging, testing, then the lighting. And then after that, we're going to throw in the PlayStation porting, getting the trophies done, doing the specific stuff for the controllers, taking advantage of the light bar, adding in the touchpad, a couple things like that. Testing on the dev kit. Then we got to do the Steam stuff after that, to where we take advantage of Steam achievements. Steam has its own testing routine for me as well, because on Steam I have code that checks for if you're using keyboard and mouse, or if you're using a controller and stuff like that. So we need to go through and test all the Steam features. Also, it's going to take me it'll probably take me a day just to get the trailer done and like the Steam page. Like tomorrow, I'm probably going to work on the Steam page, the trailer, the announcement, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, I would love to get it done in 5 days. That was like the original goal, but like pushing it back, we'll see. Well, maybe if I could get like, maybe I'll surprise you guys. Maybe we'll have like, because I need a couple smaller levels because these are all way too big. You don't want every single level just to be really long where you have to walk through like a giant long maze. Some of the really cool mazes that were really small in the beginning of Maze Pedestal Trials, people really like. And I've already put too many big ones in the beginning of the game. Honestly, might even move some around. Like this one's gonna be pretty small, and then honestly, probably we need another small one like right here, and then like a medium-sized one, and then another large one, and then another like gimmicky one up here, because this is up in the Ascension. This is like up in the Skyloft up here, our Zelda Skyloft, and then that's gonna have to do with like floating pieces, flying code and stuff. So yo Thomas, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it here. I thought you were going to be outside in the driveway. We were talking about you earlier. We were talking about old wives tales. Don't know if you've heard them. And then this one in here, this is going to be a massive level. So he says, oh no. Thomas says, has your ear been itching? Spaceman Aim, you are on it. My nose is still itching, guys. I can't quit it. So we found out that the old wives' tale for nose itching means someone that you know that you haven't seen before or in a long time, but you know them is going to visit you. So me and Spaceman Aim were joking that all of a sudden you were going to show up in real life. But your ears should be itching because we were talking about you. We found out that that's one of the other wives' tales as well. So, all right, that looks good. I think we got time to start a brand new one from scratch, guys. Let's go general. And we want to do a little bitty one. So let's go on this scale. And then let's go here. Whoa! About to break the world. Let's go here. So I'm just gonna keep talking to you guys while I'm working away. Let's go to our let's add our global. Where's my face mode? Yeah, let's put this on 0. On global, yeah. No. Let's put this one on 0. And then the let's go back. -1 is fine. No. 0 and 1. No, I changed my mind again. Let's go -1. And let's go 0. Yeah. Yeah. Megan says my beard itches. What is that? And Spaceman Aim says time to trim. I'm there with you. Oh my gosh, guys, that's hilarious. You know what? I don't know. Let's just save this real quick. Rising Trials. Let's call this Rising 2-1. She says I gotta keep them long though. We might let's do what would be fun to change the stream up. We got some viewers coming in. 8 viewers watching. Thanks guys for tuning into the stream. I highly appreciate it. Would you guys rather see? All right, so we're gonna change this up a little bit. I'm gonna let you guys vote here because I got a lot of tasks on my to-do list. As soon as I said I'm gonna let you guys vote, 2 people dropped off. Like, okay, great. But I got a lot on my to-do list here. Would you rather see me start level 2 and just make the structure? Would you rather put together an interactive level that's going to be completely different, but I got to code it and I'm not sure if it's going to work? Or 3, would you like to see some custom texturing processes? Because I got an idea for like another glowing level, and We're probably going to hand draw those textures. So yeah, I'm not sure which one would be the most fun. Um, Probably, man, dude, my nose. I just want to like scrape it off. It's crazy. Mekian says, whenever you introduce yourselves, we lose half people. Spaceman Aim says, code stream or texture stream sounds fun. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of textures. Let's go ahead. This will be me. You know what? I don't have an affiliate link. All right. If you guys go to my channel, you want to make me some money, you want to support TreeFall Studios. Let's find out. The only affiliate link I have is for Polygon, which is for textures. So we can use that, and then I can show you guys how you can make custom textures using their textures. But what I want to do is I need to get an affiliate link for Affinity Photo. We'll open it up here because I can't describe like how good this junk is, guys. You want to just trash your Photoshop? Just go ahead. Just buy this instead. It's like 40 bucks. You can get it on sale like half the time. Let me just look this up. Affinity Photo. For like half the time it's on sale for like 20 bucks. No joke. Let's see. Let's see if it's on sale right now. No, it's not. I lied, bro. Okay, the Affinity Photo 2, their new version is $70 one-time fee. Okay, that's kind of expensive. I think that you can get all three of the programs that they have for like 100 bucks though. Like they want you to buy the bundle instead. But I have the second version. Um, let's get rid of this. Hold on. The so you guys can see, this is like their new one or whatever. You know, they got all these new features and blah blah blah. And look at this stuff. Like, so look at this. Like, this is their example. Like, if you were good at art, all right, you have all your layers, you have your tools to make stuff just like Photoshop. Like, if I can make this right here, like 2D art skills in a video game, bro, I would be okay. They're 165 for all of them. Looks like inflation hit a little bit. I paid 40 bucks for this software from their actual website. I don't know if they let you buy version 1 though. I wonder if they have it for cheaper. Let's see. No, it looks like they only let you upgrade from version 1. Yeah, version 1 was 40, but they were 40 bucks each. And I haven't downloaded it, so I don't know all of the new features yet. I do own it. But this is version 1, so let's go ahead and make a new one. And this is off screen so you guys can't see it. I did scoot this over and I'm glad it saved it because I have like all the PlayStation stuff saved on here on my format, on my like let me just hide it real quick where you can't see. Um yeah, the Steam stuff doesn't matter. Like you have your presets or whatever, like, and then you can save like all your stuff over here, just like Photoshop. Um, you know, you can save, all right, this is a texture, this is a random, like I call it standard texture. Here's 4K, here's 1080, here's like all my Steam assets and stuff. So like I can literally just click on it and just know how to make the canvas size that I need really quickly for like all of our store page art and stuff. I need to do this. I need to make presets for all the Atari stuff too. The Atari store stuff was pretty easy to make. Um, and all the PlayStation stuff is at the bottom. Where is my regular texture though? I have standard texture as like the 2K or 4K. I don't know which one it is. Like the 2048, but we're gonna go with 1024 instead. Yeah, and then create a new one. So yeah, but this is like, I mean, you can see it looks pretty slick. It's kind of like Photoshop. It has all your stuff on the side. You have your layers over here. You have mask stacks. You have live change adjustment layers and everything. I don't know if you guys are 2D artists or not, but the only thing is like pixel art. I don't know how efficient it would be in here. I feel like it would be like a little tough to do it. They do have a pixel tool. You would obviously make this like, you know, 32 by 32, and then like you can go here to the view and change your grid. And then you could change this, and then like you could have it show the grid, and then you could snap to the grid. I think it's up here, force pixel alignment, and then there's like a grid snapping tool when the grid is turned on. So you could do pixel art, but I think it would be like a little hard. I do have the Sprite software now. So like whenever I'm gonna try to do pixel art again, I'm gonna use that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do something from the base here. We're just gonna like work on the glow lines, I guess, because I want to have like, okay, let's open up. Hold on, give me a sec. Let's find the textures I'm talking about. Yeah, we got time to do both. So the Maze Pedestal of Trials level, if you guys have played it, is level 2. Yeah, I think it's level 2. It's got this level where I think we're actually going to just take part of that texture and we're about to edit it real quick. Where are you, Maze stuff? Maze, Maze, Maze. Pedestal of Trials, Pedestal of Trials. Got too many folders here. Textures. Okay. Let's see what this is called. You guys can also see like, all right, let me just drag this in here. This is yeah, this is exactly. This is what the textures look like, okay, on Maze Pedestal of Trials for that really awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me just show you guys this. This is pretty cool. Let's go to actually let's just go to Steam Store because PlayStation Store doesn't show it online. All right. Maze Pedestal of Trials. All right, so right here, this is a perfect example, okay? Look at this level, okay? This in this, let's see, do we have it? Yeah, okay, like look at this glow. There's full reflections and all this stuff. I drew this stuff, okay, guys? And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like base. There is the reason why it has a reflection tint. All right, if you can look real close, the sun is kind of blinding me, but you guys, can you see these pixels? There's like some rough texture beneath, so it's not just gray. There is a little bit of texture that I added, like you can see it's in here, and then there's some flat spots, and that's so that the bump map will shine when the light hits or whatever. But the green part is literally just green, okay? And then what I did was we create a mask, and we create a couple extra. Let's see if I can find it. The height normal for height normal. Yeah. You can see like, all right, here's our normal map. This is what it looks like. See, this shows you we're getting the walls to actually look like they're like a little 3D bumping out, and we're getting some curvature to the actual squares. And then you can see, this is easier to see in the bump map, guys. The shadows here, the texture I was talking about, the pixels. So basically what this does is create like shadow ripples whenever the light is looking at the wall here. So that's how that was done. And then I created, I don't know where it is, I don't see it actually, but then we created an emission map to where it's like a map, a mask map where like you're not using the black parts as emission, you're not using this part, and only the green parts we're using emission. And then you get the result of like this. So then you get actual light coming from this, and then we got some reflections here in all of this, and then you get it doesn't look completely flat because there's a little bit of lighting shining with the, it's perfect. You can see it in the corner here. You can see it in the reflection because like the bumpiness has actual reflection in it around the bumps and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna make one like this. I'm making a new one that's similar to this. I was actually looking for Maze 2 because it has like a just a like a basic texture that I don't remember what it's called. I'm looking through my texture list here. Forgot what I call it. Um, but it was like basically like a just a little, basically just a little texture that broke up. Yeah, it's called platform texture. I found it. Let me just drag it in here. so you guys can see. Like this, you can't even really tell this is what it looks like. This is just like I made this using a bunch of random filters. And then this is like the floor in maze 2, which is this one right here. Okay, and this actually let's zoom in here. So this is a perfect example. I made this here, and this is what it looks like in Affinity Photo. Pretty simple, pretty easy to make, guys. But then when we get to it in the game, we built a bump map. So all those like little swirls that look kind of ugly in the flat 2D image are now all 3D bumps here. And it actually looks cool because the walls are just basically, they're the dark color we wanted. They've got the reflection. You can see right here when we light up these walls, we light up these, the orange is shining in the walls, but you can see it doesn't look flat. The floor doesn't look flat. The walls don't look flat because of basically these all these little spots that we made. Basically, we're gonna raise them out when we create the normal map. So basically, what I'm gonna do is create a new texture from scratch that looks like this one and or this one sort of. I'm gonna kind of go in between the two because I want to do another neon style level like this. And you can see these are some of the screenshots of Maze Pedestal Trials. I like to mix it up. I mean, you can see, all right, this one's like kind of darkish. This one's real dark. This one's super bright. This one's really bright. And then we go back here to the hub. Like we're talking super bright. The walls are really lit up. It's really sunny. And then from there we have, really dark and light, moody. Some shadows here, so dark and moody, but the top parts are really, really sun lit up. And then look how dark and moody this one is. And then this one is like a mixture. We got a different atmosphere and feel. Completely dark, sky's all dark, levels dark, but there's so many bright lights shining. It lights up the whole level. So I don't know if I've gotten a lot of good feedback on this level. A lot of people like this one. And then I think that I like this one better. This is like the vibe that I like. It's less busy, but it's beautiful. And then the electronic style music that I like to make, I can really create a vibe and a feeling for players in an atmosphere like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make a new texture like this, but not use the exact same one. And we're going to also go with like kind of like these neon colors. But you can see what I did in this maze was I just separated each section and then just ran a straight color around it. Like each of these are their own textures basically, and then I just unwrapped all the walls to fit the about the same scale. And that's actually the easiest way to do it. This, if you put a lot of design into it like this one, then you basically have to do what we did in maze 4, and you have to make sure everything is on the right scale or whatever. But if we go with something more just uniform, you can kind of hide the scale and then do it like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna build a little maze like this, and we're gonna do a couple things here. So let's start with let's go get our neon colors actually. Let's do this over here. Let's go and pull some of these. Do I need to save this picture? I have this in my screenshots somewhere. This will be good. Whoa. All right, so we got this here. Let's go ahead and pull some of these. I absolutely love this orange. I don't like when it does that though. I don't know why it does that. Orange. Hmm. I was just thinking to myself, there's got to be a way. Oh wait, here it is. Here we go. I was gonna say there's got to be a way to save these swatches real quick. Let's make our. Let's make a new one. Can we? Let's go to colors. I don't know how to do that. I never really do that, but I'm like, I do that in Unity all the time. I save a swatch and then we go back to it. So I was like, there should be a hotkey for that. It's somewhere in here. I just don't know what it is. All right, forget about it. We'll just go ahead and just plop it on here so we have it. Let's make a couple pixel layers. It'll be fine. We're not 2D art pros. Kind of suck. All right, so we got our recents showing up now for some reason. Why though? Why can't we get, now it's not showing up. Don't ask me. Let's get a couple, let's get this blue. Man, they're like really pastel. I don't think that this is, I'm gonna have to use a little bit darker colors when we go to do the actual lights. I got this hidden here. Let me close these pages down. I got enough open, so make sure you guys are still here. All right. Let's go up here. Actually, we can do it here. Let's just go to a fill. And let's go somewhere around this color. Little dark red, almost towards the browns. Okay. Let's fill it in. All right. Let's drag it up to the top. Let's hide these. Let's group those. Let's delete this bottom one. These are just our examples. Let's group these up. Duplicate this. Let's break this up a little bit. It's a little too, we don't want to add color to it yet. Should be. No color. Let's look at uniform. And let's look at Gaussian. Let's do it this one. All right. All right. Let's do something like this. Gonna blur it up. So we got some background shapes. Then we're gonna stop from here. We're gonna duplicate again. Just close that one out. We're gonna go back to our noise. We're gonna add some more. So we can get some new little details. Okay. On top of our bigger shapes in the background. So it looks a little bit better and your eyes won't hurt. And we're gonna go do some more filters. We're gonna try to distort this somewhat before. So we can either, let's try a new effect here. Do ripple. I don't think that this will be good because it will show the tiling too much. Although this is very cool because we have like a sand circle one. All right, let's see what twirl looks like. This, I used this on one of my textures back in the day. Completely swirled it like this and then changed it right here about like this and then had the textures come in the side. And then, yeah, that was like one of the circle swirls for like the perplexing orb 2 texture. That's basically how I did that. All right, let's go look again. What else do we have? This is what we tried originally. All right. I see nothing there. Nothing there. Highly confused now. What would it look like if we scratched it? Literally nothing. Are we on the right layer? Okay. Filter, noise, distort. I don't think that this would actually do anything unless we load in a map. All right, let's go to... I wanted to try to squish it up a little bit before we do one more noise. Okay. Wow, you can punch the whole thing in. This would be cool for making like an ant pile here. Whoa, or like a pillow. That kind of gives us a little bit of a center. I don't know if we want that. Or not. Let's get rid of it. Let's say no. Let's experiment again. Distort. What is shearing? No, we don't need this. That could be used for something cool though. Did we try this? Deform? We gotta do pull it by... Yo, look at this. This reminds me of Star Wars. Yo, we could do some crazy 2D art with this right here to deform your hallways. I mean, look at that. We just made the maze wall basically. Let's put that back. We don't need that. We might not have any other way to ripple this up without doing some more noise layers. What is equations? I'm not seeing anything there either. All right, let's go to let's go ahead and get our scratches, I guess. Now I know this works. I used this one plenty of times, but I'm not seeing the effect. Let's look at it half and half, before and after. I'm not seeing anything change whatsoever. A little confused. Let's go filter, sharpen. Wait. All right, let's just blur it up one more time. Now we got some top level. We got some cloud shapes now in the background. Let's go and add noise again, but let's go here. Let's see, this should be an overlay or... My eyes can't see that. I don't think that normal is actually, or darken's doing anything. Let's go to, let's get rid of this. All right, let's go noise. Perlin's how we add like clouds. We are making our own by noising and then shrinking it up. But now I need to go, let's see. That'll destroy your eyes. See if we can find one distort filter that's gonna work fine. I know I used one of these. See, this one works in the middle. So why can't I get a... Maybe we'll just go with pixelate here. Let's go with 3. Five. All right, we're getting bigger shapes. All right. There we go. Don't need to add as much this time. Just sharpen it up a little. And then this seems like very redundant, but this is going to work somewhat. Distort. We do shear. No, we already tried this one. I don't. Well, how did I get that last one? I know I made that. I might have done that in Photoshop. Lens distortion, lens correction, rectangular, polar, pixelate displace, shear, mirror. What does this mean? You know, that doesn't help us any. That's offsetting the tiling. Why can we not see any dust and scratches? Do we need another layer underneath for it to do it? I have no idea. One sec, guys. I need to grab this notification. Sorry about that. Although it's not like this is too riveting here. What the heck? That did nothing. Let's undo that. Let's go to our adjustment layers. I don't like seeing, okay, there we go. Seeing the slightest change. The vibrance layer. Get that a little less dark. But I need to get a filter here. It creates me little bitty details that are clear, that are warped around at the top. Tried that one already. Basically, we've tried them all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, none of these are what we need. And this is honestly, yeah, it needs to be a little darker. We need to go, so that was kind of useless. We need the metal look. Because we're trying to match this one right here. Where are you? Where is that? Here. So like I got this. I got all of these white pieces right here to come from like a twirl filter, and it looks awesome in the game. So like I'm just trying to get, we built up our bottom shapes, and this is like pretty good. We got one that's a little too big that it will kind of show in the tiling. We'll have to do one more like filter layer on at the end. These bottom shapes are good, so the floor has a little bit of you know, height to it. However, we want to do some little bitty shapes on top, and I'm just having some trouble in order to get this to work using some of these random filters, because I don't get it. I don't understand. Noise. Dust and scratches wasn't working. What does the diffuse look like? That's actually pretty good. It evens us out a little bit with our shapes. But then we want to do, let me see if I can find another one of these. All right, we want the purlin to look like this. We want it to be this little. We want these little shapes in here. We want to, yeah, we want a little darker so we can get the shadows to come in. Yeah, and tight persistence is fine. Now we need the blending mode to actually keep us in the browns. We don't want this blue. The divide looks bad. It's still too, we just want we want a very subtle here. Is it, you know what? Hold the phone. It's because of this. I don't know what I was thinking. We want it to be like a little bit of gray light here. And now let's go back. Noise. Why didn't you guys tell me that earlier? You want to zoom it out? Hold on, hold on. Let's go to normal. Where can we find it? Soft light. Let's just leave it on this so we can see for a sec. Now I can't see the difference. Can't see the the sizes moving through this. Let's go back here. Let's get us a good dark color here. Okay, here we go. Let's go zoom. There we go. Just can't barely see it. The little details. There you go. About like that. Do we need to lower that persistence? There we go. All right, we're getting closer. I can't see the octaves changing really. Let's move our before or after. Okay. Let's look at it the whole piece. My eyes are zooming in so far here, guys, to try to see these textures. All right. Let's apply that. And then we need to blur it just a little. Not that much. Because I need these little details like this to be all over. Let's do like 0.2. All right, let's try this. Let's try this real quick. This might not look good. Excuse me. It's called platform texture 2, guys. Now you're gonna see the magics. Look at this. Look at this screenshot. Here you go. Just look at this while I grab this new software we're gonna use. Where's my program files? Not in there. Materialize. All right. I'm going to open up Materialize. We're going to take our materials to the next level, guys. We're going to do some extra creating here. Thanks for holding on here while we just experiment. I hope you enjoy this look at the see the reflection map in our little eyes. Okay, guys. So let's go. Well, actually, let me open it up first because the Materialize stuff sucks. The folders are so hard to find things. Now, if you guys don't know, this is great software to use. Where are you? Rising Trials, Textures, Maze, Platform Texture 2. All right, so now we're over here in this software, and we're going to try to create some shapes to this. So you can see we got our texture here, and I'm going to create my height map first. And you can see we can't really see the differences, so we need to go over here to go to details. Let's strengthen this contrast up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We want it to look like this. This is the floor we're trying to go for. I don't need to turn it all the way up. Maybe I will. Let's put that as a height map for now. Let's go ahead and create a normal map. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Let's see. You want crisp. No. We don't want it smooth. We don't want it crisp. Let's go ahead and change some sliders here. This is going to be a little too strong. Space by Name says the sign dudes are my favorite NPCs. They're always chilling, and he says it can make a normal map automatically. I need this. Yeah, this is like the greatest software ever. This is how I create. When I'm making custom hand-drawn textures, you basically only need to worry about the contrast data of why we are creating the little shapes and blurring it and then getting little details is because it creates the height map from the diffuse map. So if you have enough color data, you can create a height map. And what you want to do with your color data is create differences in the colors enough so it can grayscale it and go black and white and do your highs and lows. And then once you set your highs and lows to where you want them, then we can create a normal map. And then at this point, what we can do is free 99, dude. This is awesome. Yeah, this is free software. This is called Materialize. This is actually just a Unity program. This is they made this in Unity. Um, yeah, and it's freeware. And yeah, so and then you can go over here and you can play with these features and you can try to figure out you don't really want it to be too when you got these little shapes like this is going to be a little too bumpy. It won't render right. If you go to default, this is a little too weak. It's not going to show up too much. The mids are probably going to be somewhere about right for this one, but I'm thinking this. I don't know. Let's go back to the default again and look at it. And let's look at the smooth. Maybe the smooth would be okay. It's the crisp is, I mean, the default maybe is okay. We'll just try it so we can see. And we can set it as normal map. And you click on show full material. And then you can get an idea of what you can see. See the light shining over here? See, we got these little bumps all in the side. This is exactly what we want. And we want it to look kind of just bland. We want it to look like rocks, kind of a little metal that's been messed up. So I think we're getting there. That's looking okay. And then what you want to do is you can go to tile maps here, and then you can literally look and it will show you your overlap. And you can find where the stuff overlaps, and then you can like kind of erase it so you can get your textures to tile all right. I'm not even seeing any real overlap where that needs to be erased. It's a little messed up in there, but it's honestly kind of fine. And then you can go over here and you can go to change the format. You want to just change it to PNG. And then if you go to save project, you save the project here and we'll call it, I don't know, platform 2. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll go back here in Unity and we'll go to our textures. Now we got our platform 2 and now it's come out here. And let's go ahead and set this up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Delete that. Create material. Let's call this platform 2. New. I think I got another one in there. We want to get rid of the color texture on the height map. And then we want to change this to a normal map. And then we want to go in here. And we're going to link up all of our things, our maps. Let's increase our height. Let's take our smooth this down. And then, you can just test it here. Yeah. So this doesn't look too bad. Let's pull this value up a little bit. That way there's a little bit of repeat. And then there's calm that down a little bit. Let's go a little bit towards the metallic. Not all the way. It's a little too dark. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, we're not going to use it here. But this is definitely a different feeling than our... Did we close it already? Yeah. Let's look at this one. Yeah, this is the same process and flow. That's how I made this level right here. And that's what we're gonna do again. Let's put this back. Actually, let's put the saturated grass back. Look at this, guys. That's crazy. These are all the grass pieces that we haven't fixed around here. See, the scales are all off. There we go. What do you think of this? Should we keep this here, guys? We should leave it like this. Let's see how this looks. Where's our grass greener? Half saturated. That's what we're using, right? Yep. Yeah, so you guys can basically see when you got all the scale done correctly. Space Name says with the crystal glow, it almost looks like water. Yeah, it kind of does. When you got the scales on the same thing, I mean, you can just kind of experiment with some of these other textures we've made and just see what kind of texture sets will look good together. This one, obviously, this is a floor texture. It would go like this. And then this was the wall that went with this set. So this actually looks better in this game than, although the lighting has got a little bit of an issue. There's a little bit. Where's our directional light? Directional. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Unity is crashed, I think. Okay, wait a minute. Is it gonna save itself? Nope, it crashed. What's my CPU at? I need to close all this stuff. All right, materialize, closed. This is, let's call this platform 2. Let's close that. Look at that. I got my crash reporter up. Let's delete this. See if we can get Unity back, guys. Close this. Yeah, there we go. It's loading. It's loading. That was too much. I just tried to search through the stuff in the level and it literally just died. I just realized I had like 18 programs open and I'm like, we're streaming it at the same time. So I'm like, who's going to tell him? Yeah. I don't think we're going to even keep that platform too. That was like, I don't think it turned out that good. I'm going to have to play around with it some more. But that's basically the strategy and the method that I'm going to be using. But I kind of wanted to see how this looked. Let's go back here. Let's go back to, you can see we got it. I want to fix this. See this lighting issue here? I think I know how to fix this, but it's very apparent when we went on here and put these cool. So this is like another perfect example here. This right here, if you see these, look, don't these look like floor tiles to you guys? I hand painted all of these. I basically made each square, and then what I did was I came in here and filtered up the edges and then kind of put the dark line between. And then by the time we made the normal map and stuff, when you look at them from the angle, they actually look like, what do you call it? Little tiles here. I hand drew all of those. And then I basically used like 3 or 4 things in, I think I did these in Photoshop. But then I did create these normal maps using Materialize. So, but what we want to do to be able to see these better, I think we've got an issue with our directional light. I was typing in directional light and it crashed last time, so I want to kind of see if I can find it in here, but I don't see it. Wait, here it is, directional light. All right, we got some. Let's turn that on. There we go. We have a, let's fade that out right there. We got to go all the way there. Get rid of that bias. But the only problem is that can create some issues with our lighting. So we might have to play around with some of those other ones. So I think if we go high resolution, it would have probably been better. No, we have to go there to lower it anyways. Oh yeah, with high resolution, we didn't have to go as far, only 0.39 versus like 0.5. Although we can't really run high resolution all the time. Yeah, so like if you look at it from here, the tiles, they do look, I would say the normal maps definitely look pretty good. So these are in Maze 1 and Maze 2. I'm probably going to hand do some stuff like this. And you can see like it looks pretty good whenever you got stuff like this. Like they fill in pretty good around the square. And then, you can make pretty, like square walls and stuff. The tiling texture, yeah, see, we do have a problem. All right, let's see. Let's pause it right here. Let's go here. See, like, this is what the bias needs to take care of. So we get rid of that. But are we back on the floor? We are. Let's turn that up. Okay, let's get that up enough to get rid of it. Let's pull this down, get rid of that. So now we got rid of both. Yes, we have. And then what we want to do is let's copy this. There we go. All right, so that takes care of the lighting issues. Now there's not these weird shadow artifactings on the floors. The normal maps are a little too strong. But then we only have shadows actually hitting the walls. We're not getting cuts in our shadows or anything like that. So fixes that. So yeah, I'm going to play around with some of the... Here's our sand. Here's the repeating sand. You guys can see I did the same exact method. I created hills and valleys, basically shapes, gave it a little bit more of bumps on there, and then created it like this in order to get a decent sand texture. What else we got? There's our old bricks. I hand drew the bricks, obviously, the old bricks. These were fun. This took a little time. I used these for so long. I even, because I curved the edges of them and like I went in and pixel arted like the light edges and then the dark edges to go around so they would like kind of have a little pop. The normal map looks really good on these. These are from Maze 1 and 2. The only thing I don't like from Maze 1 and 2 is like the checkered texture. Like I don't think that this holds up that good anymore. Looks pretty bad to me. Let's put the grass back so we don't die. Yeah. So that checker texture is not going anywhere. I don't know why we still have it in here. Let's go ahead and delete all these. That theme is not getting reused. Save some memory here. And let's get rid of those materials. Checker 01. Checker box. I already got rid of that one. Let's get rid of these. These are the textures for the flowers and stuff for the checker levels. Let's get rid of all of the checker stuff. Yeah, we can do way better than that now. There's the castle. These are the sand brick walls. These are also hand-drawn with a little bit of a different bump texture to them and kind of did some 3D work shadowing these or whatever. And then obviously the normal map like went ahead and made those pop all the way. So yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, what else can we get rid of in here? We might keep the sand. I haven't decided if I'm going to do another one of these. I pretty much hate these bricks though. And look at that. That doesn't even look right. I don't even know what this is doing in here. That's like one without the normal maps and stuff. So let's delete that at least. You can see, where is it? Right here. Here is the hand-drawn texture. That's what this looks like. And here's what the height map looks like, and here's what the normal map looks like to get them to look right. Let's get rid of these. Textures take up so much room. These are like some of the largest files. They cost more for like the color data basically than the actual models do themselves. So it's pretty crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna do this later. I don't need to spend too much time on cleanup now. We're getting ready to end the stream anyway, so There we go. Let's put that back and let's get our new bricks back because these are all the old ones. Although, don't you just want to see it like this? This is the only time you're ever going to get to see it like this, guys. Because this is hideous. Let's put our new bricks back on. Yeah, I think the new bricks are much better. And they're much better than these. And I can... This is like too much. Like, this is too much. But this... So we can get rid of this one. And this one. And this one. Let's see which one we have here. It's that one. So let's get rid of these. These. And these. Clean that up. Yeah, this is too much for these walls, but it's going to look really good on another maze. That'll be done tomorrow. You guys will get to see that one tomorrow. Yeah, this brick is going to get done in like a little teeny garden one. That'll be maze 2. And then the next little teeny one, this little glowing one we're doing is going to be this maze right here. I'm probably going to just delete that. Also, this did not end up getting used. This is ugly. Let's go ahead and clean that out. A lot of space wasted in there for this. This grass saturated will get used, probably. Did I delete the platform 2 already? I don't even know how that happened. I don't remember doing that. I'm gonna delete that terrain asset. Don't need that. Okay. I don't like this crystal either. We can go ahead and take that out. Cleaning it up, guys. We're cleaning it up. Yeah. Because I really need to slim this project file size up. We really need to go through here and clean up all the other stuff too that we really don't need. Like, I'm not going to reuse the bamboo, probably, so I can probably get that up. Yeah, a lot of these can go. Don't think I'm going to be doing another Pitter Pot themed level. You can vote in the comments. If we do another themed level, what TreeFall game do you want to have the level themed after? Do you want it to be Pitter Pot? Do you want it to be the letter? In the original maze game, we had Journey of a Special Average Balloon. We had the Gem Collector. We had Pitter Pot. And is that it? And the PS4 version and the Steam version, we switched out one of the levels and we had a Perplexing Ore bonus level. So there was that many themed mazes. And then in Maze Pedestal of Trials, only one Treefall themed maze made it in, and it was Pitter Pot. So yes, Space My Name says you already know my answer. You want another Pitter Pot level, I'm guessing. No Mighty Math theme in there, bro. That would be kind of... Dude. You know what? We have to solve like math problems for the walls to come down and stuff so you can get through the maze. All right, you guys be ready for that tomorrow. It's coming in. This is Mighty Math Cool. Have you done one before? No, definitely not. Mighty Math is new. Newer, so we haven't done that before. This is also... What is happening? I thought I fixed this already. So like we need to go here. This last thing I'll do real quick, guys. Kind of just going on this stream. Yeah. This is the wrong grass. It's actually this one. I actually thought it looked cool to have that little bit of extra bump in there. Let's go here and go select material. And here, and then there we go. That's the actual bump map that goes with that. You guys didn't even notice, did you? Now that looks a bit better. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Looking good. So from where we're going to go from here, tomorrow I'm going to have 2 new levels started probably. I have to play around with some of the, some of the things to get a better look for that material. We tried to do a live texture, but you know what? I'm not really that good at 2D art, and it takes a little bit to figure out a good flow. That's basically the workflow, though. I know you guys probably enjoyed seeing that because you just got to keep editing, adding layers, changing, switching it up, trying to get the effect that you want. And then once you get it enough color contrast in there, you can take it in to do um, some normal maps and materialize, and then that'll help you guys out a ton. Obviously, stuff like this, like these textures, look way better than the one we were just making because stuff with shapes is a lot easier for me to do. I actually made these bricks. I didn't even hand draw these bricks. I made them custom in the Quixel Mixer program because they have like pattern tools, and then you can chip and you can change and you can, mess with the heights and stuff. So I did that in there. But other bricks, like the previous ones, those were hand drawn, the ones from the last game. But see, I already think that using Quixel Mixer has made this game look better than the previous game. And I'm going to keep doing that for some of these tiling type of textures like this. However, I was thinking like a hand-drawn texture would be cool in Affinity Photo if we could get that to work, before we ended the stream today, and then show you guys how it would turn out with Materialize. But it looked okay, but it doesn't look exactly like the vibe that I was going for. If I like the texture in the older game better, then I'm like, it's gotta be revised. I'm just gonna dump it and delete it. We'll start completely over from scratch, basically. But I'm gonna have something on the new maze. I'm gonna start like the next two little ones tonight. Might even finish them off stream. We'll see. Just depends on how much I work tonight. We'll see. But you guys will see some new levels tomorrow, and we'll probably be doing maybe some coding adventures. I'm gonna get the one started because there's like one idea that I think would be really cool for an interactive maze where the walls are moving based on your character. And I just need to get it started before we start it on stream and make sure that the code is working and stuff. And then from there, guys, man, I just realized it's really blinding. I'm going to scoot over here. From there, I think we'll be able to once I have like the code done and we can just click through it and like drag and drop, it'll be more entertaining for you guys to see the level design and stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So, but thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing like the fixing touches of this giant level here. Super cool. The behemoth is done, and now we got to do some more things. We got to get creative. We got to make some new levels. We got to blow players' minds. We got to do some new texture sets. We got to change up the art. We're going to have to change up the music. We're going to have to change up a lot of stuff. So I'm going to get that started over the next workday or so, and then by the next stream we should have a little bit more to go on, and you guys will be able to check it out, and it'll be awesome. So let's zoom here. Oh my gosh, looks terrible. Hold on. That did nothing. Did that make it worse? All right, I'm gonna zoom in here. Yeah, who cares? It's okay. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into the stream. Let me tell you, man, hold on. It bothers me too much. Yeah, there we go. That fixes it. You guys can see the one line down the middle right there, but the rest of it's fixed. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning into the stream. I highly appreciate it. If you're new here, we're just chilling. We're making games. We're making games full time, baby. That's what we're doing. You guys are going to play this soon on PlayStation and Steam. I'm going to get that Steam page up for you guys pretty soon so you guys can check it out. And we'll have a trailer coming in the next couple of days when this is really kind of starting to come together. A few more things to do. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So if you want to stick around to see more games get made in real time, if you want to learn about game development, you want to see more of my games, you want to get some tips and tricks and some advice on how to get started in game development, well, this channel is the channel for you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. We got another subscriber again this morning, so our little tick went up and went to 1.42K. We have 1,420 subscribers now. We're on the road to 1,500. If you want to help us get there, just hit that subscribe button. It takes 1 second, and it will mean more to me than you ever know. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the channel. You can find more information about us, and you can join the TreeFall tribe, hang out with the TreeFall tribers, and talk to our community down below. You can jump in the Discord, hang out with us there. The invite links are down below. I got to give a shout out to everybody who supports TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamer, Shark and Minnow, and PLP. Thank you guys for what you do for TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. All of the patrons' names have been flying across the screen this entire time. For everybody who supports us on patreon.com, shout out to Space by Name. He's on the stream screen here too. Thanks for everybody for supporting TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. I couldn't do what I do without you guys. It means a whole lot. If you want to connect more deeply, you want to support the channel more deeply, you want to help us make games and make videos, you can go ahead and check out the Patreon down below. And support us there for tiers of $1, $3, and $5, and they give you varying rewards. So you can check that out as well. You can find us on Twitter. It's not flashing at the very second, but we're on Twitter at TreeFall Games. You can find us on Facebook, but we don't really post there. It's mostly just Twitter, Discord, and YouTube right now. Those are the social media sites that we are currently running. So go ahead and connect with us on social media so you can hang out with us and get more up to date on our video games. This is going to be one awesome maze game. It's coming soon. You guys are going to be shocked how fast this comes together and how awesome this is going to be. It's a lot of work. We're doing a whole lot of stuff. And as you're following along the last couple of days, you could see how big this level is and just how crazy it is. So we got a couple more of those that are coming down the pipe, but we're going to knock out like 3 or 4 small ones and really in the next day or so. So maybe by tomorrow, we're going to do 3 new levels, knock out all the small ones so we can get back to the big ones and struggle through all the texturing together. So, all right, guys, without further ado, I'll catch you tomorrow. We're streaming again. Probably around 3 o'clock, same time. It shouldn't be off schedule tomorrow. I'll let you know if I'm going to be late or not. Stream should be up in the morning. And yeah, all right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for tuning into the stream. It was a blast. Have fun hanging out and talking to you guys today. I'll catch you later.